Hey, welcome everyone. So glad you guys are here tonight. I'm Deirdre. I am a Emerald Ambassador. What that means is I just have helped a lot of people feel well. And so I'm just going to share a little bit about my story and then how the products work. And my friend Angela will also do the same. So we're excited you're here with us tonight. So we actually got introduced to Plexus because my husband had struggled with IBS for decades. We had tried a lot of Western medicine. We had tried a lot of natural, and nothing gave us back really the quality of life that we were looking for in him. It sort of just kept him at a baseline. So a friend reached out about Plexus, and I had been studying gut health because he was struggling with his gut health for about 3 years prior to that. And I was like, I think this might be the answer that we've been looking for. So jumped in, he started the products, and it definitely gave him back quality of life. At one point, he was bedridden for 3 months with IBS. So it just kept getting better and better as we adjusted dosages and troubleshooted just what his body needed. And so I had just had a baby at the time, baby number two, and my youngest, she had started having colic, and I knew that was gut related. So I started taking the products for her, thinking I was fine, as all moms do. And so it actually got rid of her colic, and it actually helped me balance my hormones. It got rid of the brain fog, the fatigue, inflammation that I had been battling for a really long time. Hold on. Okay. And so what happened was I felt like a better mom. I was more present. It was just really amazing to feel like the mom I had always wanted to be, but just never felt like I had enough energy to be. And then my youngest, she's 7 now, but she was 3 at the time, and she had really bad food allergies and seasonal allergies. We had EpiPen, Benadryl, and so we put her on the kids' products, and I dosed the Triplex to her body weight. And then fast forward 2 years, 5 years old, we took her in to get her blood work done. And the pediatrician said her blood work was the cleanest she had seen in her 20 years of practice. What were we doing? And so I told her about Plexus. She had heard about Plexus, that it was doing great. We got rid of the EpiPen and all the Benadryl. Still, if she gets exposed to something, it's amazing. I can give her sorry, I just want to make sure we can give her what's called a bio cleanse, and it's fabulous for her body and gives her the nutrients and helps just calm it down. So that's our story. Oh, and when my husband was bedridden for 3 months with the IBS, we had actually ended up on food stamps and Medicaid, and someone had given us $100 for whatever we needed. And I looked at him and I said, if we don't change our health, nothing's going to change. And so we invested. I knew every man, woman, child had a gut. And so I just started asking around. I mean, I love and care about people, and I knew we'd been looking for an answer. So I knew other people were looking for an answers. I wish I'd actually found this 3 years prior. And so I just started sharing, and fast forward 3 years now, I hit the first rank of 6 figures in the company. So going from food stamps and Medicaid to being able to look at 6 figures for our family, where both my husband's jobs are ending by October. And that was actually a surprise because of everything going on. And it was amazing how God has been providing for us physically and financially. And we're so thankful for that because you just never know what's coming, and God is so faithful. So that's our story. So I'll get a little bit into the products. The three main root issues that a lot of people that are connected to a lot of things that people struggle with are inflammation, gut health, and blood sugar balance. When you address those synergistically together, you see your body start to balance. You see it start to be able to heal itself. You see almost your body able to reverse things, because we are fearfully and wonderfully and amazingly designed by the Lord. When we are able to get into that homeostasis balance, if there's nutrient deficiencies, and we start putting in those deficiencies that we've been missing, guess what? Our body does exactly what it was designed by the Lord. It starts to heal. It functions amazingly. You feel better, energy. So this is what I love, is because these are plant-based, clean, non-GMO. I researched a lot of ingredients. I wanted something very pure and very clean and a high quality for my family, because I'm just that type of person. So our first product that I really was actually impressed with is called Slim. So what that does, it really should be called Balance, but it balances your blood sugar. And like unbalanced blood sugar looks like the afternoon crashes. Like you'll be like, I need a nap, or you feel like you need a sugar uptake, or you're finding you're craving sugar all the time. Chips are actually convert into glucose. So that's actually craving sugar. So you see these different things that your body sort of like, I'm out of whack. So what this does is it comes in and it balances it, and you sleep better when you have balanced blood sugar. You, your mood is better. The hangry goes away. You're actually able, that brain fog goes away. And so it's really amazing having something that comes in. It has a prebiotic in it that is great. That's food for the good bacteria in your gut. So you're addressing gut health. And so also insulin is your master hormone. So that's insulin is your blood sugar. And so that master hormone, when you start to balance it, people who are under a lot of stress, when cortisol kicks in, or, us who are women, when you balance that master hormone, you're starting to bring everything into a balance and alignment, and it just makes you feel overall better. They do have another two versions. They have a microbiome activating and a hunger control. And the hunger control, it just makes you feel fuller longer with more fiber. Angela's got the sticks. And then the microbiome activating just has the prebiotic fiber. Is fabulous. I even let my kids, they love sipping it. So now with gut health, you have a probiotic. Our probiotic is unlike anything else, is because it is freeze dried. And it makes it, Angela has the bottle, it makes it all the way to the colon, because of how they've put it together. It also has digestive enzymes, antifungals, and that's really important because everyone is born with a little bit of yeast. That's what scientists are finding out. And the only reason they can figure out why is to decompose us when we die. So when we don't have 80% good bacteria and 20% bad, if that gets flipped and you have 80% bad and 20% good bacteria, then what's going to happen is that yeast is going to start digesting and poking microscopic holes. And that's where you get the term leaky gut. You have digestive juices going into the body cavity. And here's the interesting part. Everyone will manifest that differently. Like for some people, it looks like allergies. For some people, it's autoimmune diseases. For some people, it's migraines. But it's really, or, arthritis. It's really interesting how the body is navigating and trying to protect and keep us alive when something like that happens. So what this does is it goes in and it's, let me just make sure. Just muting everyone. So just it goes in, it cracks the outer shell of the yeast, and the outside of the yeast is as hard as a cockroach. So when you have, like, if you throw like amazing grass seeds at weeds, what happens? The weeds sort of laugh at it and the seeds die. And so when you have something, the antifungals and enzymes go in and crack that outer shell, it's basically like coming in with a weeder, and you're digging up the soil and pulling out the weeds and then putting in the probiotics. And that's why you see a difference with ours versus others. And there's some fabulous, probiotics out there, but that's how ours is made. And the bacteria strains in there specifically are anti-inflammatory. Not all good bacteria is anti-inflammatory. Some of them are very inflammatory, but when they go into a healthy gut, they're good for it. Well, if you have a lot of inflammation already going on and you're putting inflammatory probiotics in there, you'll actually see them. You won't feel as good. You'll feel bloated. You'll have pain. So this one specifically targets the inflammation. So you have the ProBio 5, and then the second one is the Bio Cleanse, and that is don't let it think it's not a normal. It's not like a GI or colon cleanse. It is actually cleanse on a cellular level. It's a magnesium supplement that is coupled with extra oxygen, and so it will go into the bloodstream. It'll cleanse out all that stuff that's been getting into your body cavity. It'll help alkalize it. It will increase your magnesium because that is essential to 300 cellular processes. And about 90% of the population is deficient in magnesium. So it's really good to get a bioavailable form. And so as you take it, you'll see what is it? It'll boost your immune system. You'll get a regular bowel movements if you have trouble with that. I mean, who knew? I didn't know that it was normal to go every day. I was like, every 3 days, right? And people were like, no. So I love the Bio Cleanse. And then it actually also helps with allergies. It is the first thing I'll start people with allergies, and it is phenomenal just how it helps the body. So that's called the dynamic duo, or people like to call that the Bio Cleanse and the ProBio 5. They go in together, and what you see is just a better digestion, your mood, your sleep, with the combination of the three, which is called the triplex. And then you have additional things like called X Factor Plus. It helps fill in the nutritional gaps that we just don't get because our food is just not what it used to be 50 years ago. And it's actually different than a lot of other multivitamins because it's aloe-based. So it helps you absorb everything 300 times more. That's anything you're eating, any other supplements. And so it's a great addition. It's a fully methylated, bioavailable, has 19 essential vitamins and nutrients. And so you'll see it help with hormones, with mood, with energy, and it's really great. So we also have things like skincare, kids, shakes, weight loss, but this is our core products that really help people get forward movement in their health. And it targets those three, that inflammation, gut health, and balanced blood sugar. And it's not a quick fix. Time and consistency. That's how it works with natural healing. Every 90 days, your cells regenerate, but it's extremely powerful. Think about that as your cells regenerate every 90 days. What are you doing? You're giving your body a cleaner cell and a cleaner body to use to do what God designed, which we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So watch out, world. So Angela, go ahead.
Hey, everybody. So yes, I'm Angela Pattison, and so I want to share a little bit of our story, and then I'll go into one more product to highlight. And then at the end here, we might talk more about, some of what's going on right now with specials and deals and stuff. So for me, it was, I've always been an athlete, grew up in fitness, loving health and wellness my whole life. Pretty much thought I was healthy enough, except there was always some digestive issues since I was younger, because of candida in my system and antibiotics that I was on with ear infection stuff that happened. And so that was something I never really got to the root of, no matter how many healthy products I've tried, so many probiotics and different things over the years, and still struggled with those digestive things. And as I've gotten older, things have just increased in my body from that leaky gut candida, the inflammation, definitely trapped between my joints, having issues with my hip or my shoulder after workouts. And it would go back and forth. My shoulder would be hurting for a few months, then my hip would be, and so forth. And then the most recent thing was my elbows were bothering me all the time. I got to where I couldn't do a lot of weights. And then come January, I really hit a wall. And actually, Deirdre had been telling me about these products for a while, but I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm eating real clean. I'm doing good. I had tried the supplement thing. I'm over that. I didn't really want anything else. And I was kind of being stubborn about it. But y'all, I hit a wall. I really had struggled more because of esophagitis and something getting stuck in my throat, couldn't swallow for almost 8 weeks. Everything was out of whack. My hormones, my digestion was worse, and the pain and inflammation got worse. So it was just like I couldn't do any workouts at all. I wasn't sleeping good, waking up with pain all night long, and so many things. And it just was like overwhelming because I'm a healthy person. I eat good. Why is this happening? You know? And so anyway, I reached out to Deirdre. I was like, okay, I'm ready to try these products. I want to do something to really maybe, because I heard her talking about how it gets to the core issues and helps your gut health. And I saw her do videos. And anyway, fast forward 2 weeks in, I think 2 or 3 weeks in, I noticed some things I wasn't even necessarily getting these products for. I was like, oh my gosh, I have more focus for homeschooling my 9-year-old. I felt like I had really struggled, and it was almost like I forgot what it felt like to feel normal and not have that brain fog until it was lifted. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel like, I'm not a zombie. I'm not a zombie. And I'm just feeling better. I'm not having those just midday crash and stuff. And that was subtle changes I began to notice, y'all, but it got better and better and better. So I started realizing after another 2 weeks in or so, oh my gosh, like I just feel so much better. And I was realizing this was getting to root issues and die off was happening, meaning the candida is actually dying. This is actually helping me like nothing else I've tried was helping before. And I was doing the triplex that she talked about, and I added in our E's, and this I'll get to in a second, but I added this into it because I found out it helps even more with the inflammation and stuff. And y'all, I mean, it was what, 5, 6 weeks in, I think. And I woke up one morning and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't wake up last night with that inflammation and pain. I can open and close my hand, and it just kept getting better. Next thing, fast forward to now, it's been 4.5 months. I'm doing my workouts again. I can pick up my weights again. I'm sleeping with no problems, y'all. I feel amazing. I have energy back. My son, I even let him do some of the products because of allergy stuff, and they went away. I didn't have to do Benadryl anymore. My husband feels amazing. Lost 14 pounds 2 months in. Y'all, it's just improved everything. So I was like, okay, at first I was like, I'm not doing the business. I'm just going to feel better. But y'all, when you start feeling this good, you can't not tell people about it. So I did have a few people reach out to me before I even got my results. And I was like, I don't know what it's going to do for me, but they knew what I had been struggling with. And they wanted to know what it could do for them. And so I went ahead and shared with them. And the cool thing is you do get a link with this that you can share with others, and it can be blessing to them as well. And anyway, so I did do that a little bit, but I wasn't looking at the business, y'all. I didn't think I was yet, but it started to happen. And so next thing I know, y'all, I'm just like sharing more with people. And then I got more excited and more passionate because these products were working so well for me. And then my friends who I'd shared with were coming back with results. One of my friends had results faster than me and was just overwhelmed with excitement, telling me she slept through the night and so forth. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I got to tell everybody. So that's my story. I just couldn't help but start sharing with people, y'all. And that's pretty much what happened with me. And here I am. I've got an amazing team, and we are one of the fastest growing teams in the industry. Not just us, but also Deirdre and up above her even. And we're seeing amazing things happen, lives transformed financially and physically. And so let me get into what the Ease does real quick, and then I'll kind of wrap it up with what's available for you, because I'm sure you want to know what it can do for you. You've heard our stories, but you want to know how this can help you. So the Ease is something that's going to be amazing to add in for, like I said, the joint discomfort, the inflammation, the bloating, the pain, the arthritis or autoimmune issues, or if you just want something for workout recovery. This is turmeric. This is also the New Zealand lipid mussel. As long as there's not a shellfish allergy, this is a huge breakthrough, or it was for me. It was amazing when I added this into the other system. All together helped me feel so good. And I love this product. And so this is something that you want to get if you have any of those issues, if you want to have that workout recovery, help with your joints, or like we were saying, if you have autoimmune because the inflammation gets trapped and things are not processing through your body right, and this will help with that. So I had to add in that. And I will say we have amazing collagen and skincare and kids line and everything else. So far, everything I've tried, I pretty much love it. No complaints. But y'all, this is the thing. Every man, woman, and child has a gut. And I will guarantee you, you know, people, you could right now go and think of 3 people who could benefit from this. You know, allergies or autoimmune issues or digestive issues or arthritis or breakouts, you know, like acne on their skin, whatever it is, there's something going on. Maybe they have chronic headaches. Maybe they just are tired and not feeling good. They're bloated all the time. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to the bathroom. There's so many people out there around us that are not doing their best. And we've got something here that's going to help them feel amazing. And not only that, but financial freedom. There's 2 things you go to bed worried about. Usually it's your health. Well, usually it's finances until something's wrong with your health. And then then you're worried about your health too. And we've got the answer for both here. So if you might just be wanting to feel good like I was thinking at first. You might just want to get into this and start feeling amazing. So we've got something for you. You can get in with a wholesale account, y'all, get amazing discounts right now. And even actually right now it's only $1 instead of like a Sam's Club membership, $40 for the whole year. Normally that's what this is, but right now it's $1. So it's an amazing deal to get in on, plus 10% off of your welcome pack. There's a variety of welcome packs. There's bigger ones, there's smaller ones. Whoever invited you on here, you can or sent you this video, get back with them because they can help you figure out what is the right fit for you and get you that discount code to help you start saving. But y'all, you're gonna have a link that's gonna come with that. And I'm telling you, you're gonna want to share it with your friends. You're gonna want to help them feel better too, whether it's your spouse or your child or your neighbor or your parents or whatever. And you will get back money to help cover your products. So to me, that was my first like, oh, wow, cool. I can help other people feel good and I can get back some money to cover my own products. But y'all, right now it's $410 for 3 people. So who are your 3 people? I want you to think about your 3 people. And then if you have 6 people, maybe you want to help a little bit more people, y'all. 6 people is going to get you back $720. 9 people, okay? Some of you got that many in your family. 9 people is like $1330. And so, y'all, there's real income here. This is just the icing on the cake, though. There's bonuses, prizes, incentives, rewards. I know this because God has been so gracious and my team has been amazing and the support is so fantastic that I've gotten a lot of these and our team has gotten these awards, bonuses, and incentives. Y'all, that's awesome. But my favorite part is that we're changing lives. We're literally seeing people get their life back. People with tears calling me on the phone telling me, oh my gosh, I got off my medication for such and such. And like, it's amazing. So I'm just saying this to encourage you. You might want to get in and help some people, but you might want to go for this because we have got the people that we know that are a few steps up, a couple people above Deirdre, making what brain surgeons make. Homeschool mom of 6, y'all in a small town, didn't know nobody, and she's making what a brain surgeon makes. And Michelle is like halfway there, like 1 step under that. Michelle is above Deirdre, and Deirdre's already getting what are you going to Mexico and all this other stuff. So, and I'm 1 step under Deirdre. Y'all, this is amazing though. I'm so excited. I know I sound really excited, y'all, but I really am because I wasn't even looking for the blessing that this has become. For me, let me just say this real quick. I don't want to keep you too long, but let me just tell you this. I'm dreaming again. The Lord activated in my heart to pursue dreams that He's put in me that I didn't even realize were still possible. And He said to me, go for it, reach for the stars. And He put in my heart to begin to ask Him that my husband we could start doing full-time ministry together, that the job that he's been doing, which is it's a blessing, but it's very stressful. It's very hard. And the Lord put it in my heart. He said, what if he could be retired? And in a year, like this and this and this could happen. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I've cried and cried when I've thought about the possibilities. But y'all, I believe it with all of my heart. I had lost belief in this industry, but now it's back. I had lost belief in supplements, but that's because I hadn't tried these. And I'm telling you, there's real income here. That's literally changing lives. Financial freedom is here. And like I said, there is lifestyle getaways. There's like bonuses for car and all of that cool stuff. But the culture here is one of my favorite things also, besides the lives changing, the culture and the team, because we are a family. We're encouraging each other daily. And it's so amazing to feel like I can be a part of something like this. So anyway, if that interests you at all, maybe that's not for you, but if it is, I want you to reach out to whoever was, kind enough to give you this video or to invite you on here. And I want you to ask them to tell you more, because why not, right? Why not find out more about it? I said no at first, y'all, but now here I am and I'm excited. So anyway, thank you so much for listening, and we're just gonna follow up with questions now here, right?
Yes, one sec.